Welcome, everybody. If I could have your attention for a moment. Thank you very much for coming tonight, parents. We're glad to have you here at our open house. I'm Jason Buto. I am the principal here. You may know Mr. Hanson, our principal last year, moved on to Northwestern School District as a superintendent. So I moved from the associate principal position into the principal position. And I would also like to introduce to you Justin Whitford. Justin is our new associate principal. He's coming to us. He's a Girard native, but he's been working as an educator in West Virginia. He's been a high school teacher as well as an elementary principal. He's been great so far for us this year. We're really excited to have him. So if you get a chance, just say hello to Justin tonight and help him to feel welcome to the General McLane community. Tonight's presentation is a very simple, very quick presentation. You'll be out of here by 6:15 and on to your child's homeroom to grab their schedule and move throughout our program tonight. But the purpose of tonight's program is just to give you a little bit of heads up on using PowerSchool and Schoology. These are two important online programs that your children view or are involved in and that you may want to use as well. So, couple things just to mention before I get into the actual Schoology is there's several ways for you to stay connected with what's happening here at Parker Middle School. GeneralMcLane.org or GeneralMcLane.net is our school district website. Parker Middle School has its own page. I'm going to show you that here tonight in a little bit. There's actually a drop-down menu under schools, and you can go to General McLane, and you can find announcements, daily announcements from the school. You can see our calendar. You can visit Facebook for our school district, Twitter, and Instagram. We really try to actively keep you engaged with what's happening at the school level. For those of you who have children in 5th grade and sending them to Camp Fitch here in a couple months, you'll be able to sort of keep touch a little bit with the activities they're doing. And there are a lot of things that we post and promote throughout the year, so make it a habit of visiting those few sites. So tonight I'm talking about PowerSchool and Schoology, and two things for you to remember, okay? PowerSchool is all about grades. If you want to know your child's grade, do they have an A? Do they have a B? Do they have a C? I'm sure none of your children in this room will have anything lower than that. But if you want to know how are they doing, what is their grade, okay, PowerSchool is the place to go. PowerSchool's for grades. Schoology is not grades. Okay? Now let me clarify that. You may see some things on Schoology that are graded. But the main reason why you would want to look at Schoology is to see your child's assignments. Okay, Schoology is sort of like Facebook for assignments. Your child's teachers have an opportunity using Schoology to post assignments for the kids. And they can deliver those assignments right to the kids using Schoology. So your kid comes into class, they've got their iPad, which will be rolling out on Friday. They'll get their iPad and they can go into that teacher's class, and there may be an assignment for your child to do. They can click on that assignment, complete the assignment, and submit it right back to the teacher all through Schoology. Okay, so if you want to kind of keep track of, what are the assignments like that my kid's doing? What's the calendar of events look like in that particular class? Okay, Schoology is what you want to go to. I have a daughter that just graduated from the high school, but I have a son that's a junior at the high school, and I actually find PowerSchool to be the most helpful. I want to make sure that my child is in good standing in all of their classes, that they don't have any zeros in the teacher's grade book. Okay? PowerSchool is most helpful. Okay, your kid maybe is absent for a while. You need to make sure they are getting their assignments. That one is where you might want to check in on your Schoology. On our website, there are some tutorials that I'm going to show you that will help you get connected to both our PowerSchool and our Schoology. Mr. Whitford and I are also going to be available in the lobby during our open house to sort of help you out and maybe help you troubleshoot if you tried to get on and you're having trouble or there's some questions that you have. So what I'm showing you right now on the screen is a screenshot of the Parker Middle School web page. So you go to generalmclane.net, you go to the drop-down menu for schools, you click on James W. Parker Middle School. This is what you'll see. A couple important things. On the left you see that second button there says announcements. You want to see what is being communicated to your children over the announcements every day. Okay, you can see that there. This might be helpful, for example, Little League sign-ups, okay, later in the spring. Oftentimes we'll announce those. You'll find that on the website. After-school intramural program. Okay, you want some information. We give that information to your children constantly, but maybe you don't hear about it. Okay? If you check our announcements, you're going to see things like that come up. But over here on the right-hand side, there are three important things that I want to point out to you with the two arrows there. The first arrow is pointing to it says the Schoology parent login. That's a PDF that basically gives you pretty detailed instructions on how to log in, set up an account on Schoology. The other two down at the bottom, Schoology How-To for Parents and PowerSchool How-To for Parents, those are actually videos. They're screenshot videos that I did. I actually went in and set up accounts and opened up accounts for my children, for my son, and I worked. Don't tell my son that I did that. He'll be very upset. Okay? But I did it as a parent, and you'll see at times it's not always smooth. It is a little clunky, okay? So you kind of have to stick with it. You have to make sure you're entering everything correctly in order to get it to go through. We talk about grit, okay, and making sure your children have that stick-to-itness to get their assignments done and do well in school. You may have to show a little grit yourselves as parents when you get signed into Schoology and PowerSchool. So, communication here at the middle school we feel is a key to success. PowerSchool and Schoology are two major ways that we'd like you to do that. But we do encourage you to communicate. Be intentional about communicating with the teachers. One of the best ways to communicate is through the agenda book. Your child brings that agenda book home. They should have their assignments written in those daily. You can look at those. They go back into school. If there's something more extensive that you need to communicate, email is the very best way to communicate with the teachers, myself, Mr. Whitford, our guidance counselors, if there's anything more extensive. And our emails are also on the General McLane website. So what I want to do now is I want to actually go to our website and kind of show you, just navigate that for you. So what you see on the screen, this is generalmclane.net, generalmclane.org. You can go to either one of those. It will take you to this page. This is the page for our district as a whole. So what you want to do is you just want to go up on the top, see several drop-down buttons. Okay, if you hover over schools, you can see the high school, the middle school, and our two elementary schools. So if you go down to James W. Parker Middle School, and you click there, it will take you to our middle school page. You can see the picture of the middle school there. Okay, there's the announcement tab, okay, on the left-hand side. And then over on the right-hand side, you can see our Schoology parent login PDF. And then we have our how-to videos. Before I click on the Schoology how-to video, I want to make a note for 5th grade parents. 5th grade parents, you do not have the login information for Schoology yet. Your children will be bringing that home most likely next week. It will be a code that you will use to log into Schoology and get set up on Schoology. Okay? So if you get through the end of next week and you still don't have that Schoology code, give us a call and we can give that to you. For 6th, 7th, and 8th grade parents, your kids got those when they were in 5th grade. So you should have those. But I know you may not, and that's okay. Mr. Whitford and I will be available tonight for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade parents. You can visit us in the front lobby, and we will give you your code for your child so that you can get set up with Schoology. Okay? Again, 5th grade parents, it's coming. 6th, 7th, and 8th, we can help you tonight. So I'm going to click on the PowerSchool video and just show you a little bit of that before we get you on to your next activity here tonight.
Hello, this is Jason Buto. I am the curriculum coordinator for the JWPMS School District as well as the associate principal of the middle school. What I'd like to do today is show you how to set up an account in our PowerSchool parent portal system. This would allow you to log in and view your students' grades, check their attendance, and even see the school announcements. So the first thing you want to do is open up your browser and go to the website powerschool.jwpms.org/public and hit enter. All these instructions, by the way, are available from your child's office at your child's school. So once you get to this page, you're going to click Create an Account and click on Create an Account again. And you're going to enter your information into the menu.
I want to make one note here. You all should have gotten a pink PowerSchool parent portal letter at the very beginning of school. The first day when your child brought home 800 million papers, okay, one of those 800 million papers was a pink PowerSchool parent portal letter, okay? If for some reason you don't have that or you don't know where it is, okay, we can print one of those for you or we can email you one tonight if you visit our table, okay? But that would have your sign-in information for PowerSchool in it and also those instructions. Anybody remember getting that this year? Okay, good. All right, we'll keep going.
And you're going to set a password. This is a password that you will use to log in to PowerSchool in the future. Then you're going to put your information in for your child. So I'm going to use my son.
Don't tell him, please don't tell him.
And you will get an access ID and a password. Now this access ID and password comes from a letter that's printed out at your child's school office.
Parent PowerSchool portal letter.
You can just call the office or stop by and have them printed out, and it will have your child's access code.
Okay, so I'm going to stop us there. You can see the tutorial that's online will walk you through everything. And if you're still having trouble after that, give us a call. Our ladies in our office are very helpful. They will help you get set up. I want to thank you for coming to this session. I hope you got some helpful information from this. What you're going to be doing now is you're going to be going to your child's homeroom. Your child's homeroom now, you'll pick up their schedule, and then at 6:20, we'll begin rotating to your child's classes. Thank you very much for coming.